Hi guys, you are welcome to the second part of the video. In this session, we will be transferring the design to ProtaSteel so that we can do the connections where they are needed. Alright, so you go to drawing and reports and then you load the ProtaSteel. Okay, so you can close this notepad. Alright, so this is our model. Alright, so we'll just go straight into it as soon as possible. Our major concern will be on the platform of the stair, and then the rail that will be on it, and then the rail all around the veranda. Okay, for the connections we will not do much of the connections because I have several videos on the connections, so you can check that up. Okay, so let's begin with the stair. Okay, when you look closely at the channel, you will see the direction at which this one is facing, and then this one is facing the other direction, but I would like them to face each other. Okay, you select this and then you select this, hold control so that you can select multiple. Okay, then on your keyboard just hit Control Q so that you can change the direction. You can see, but this is not the direction we want, so hit Control Q one more time, Control Q. Okay, then you can see where it is facing. Now this joist is facing this joist, all right, and then this joist is also facing this joist. Okay, so I'll be creating a stringer for the two joists so that we can have a platform for the stair. Okay, so all you just need to do is you pick the macro. This is the macro for the stringer. Just click on it and then you select the two joists, that is the two slant joists, which is this one and then this one, and it will automatically bring in the stringer. You can do the same thing for this, which is this and then this. All right, just left click on each of them, then we can interrupt it now. So this is what will lead you from the outside into the building. One more thing I will do right now is I will place a handrail, okay, on this joist, on each of the joists, so that they can be an handrail for whosoever wants to cross the stair. All right, so this is the macro for the handrail. Just click on it and then you select the joist, which is this one. All right, then you right click, then you pick the beginning where you want the handrail to start from. Okay, so I just pick maybe somewhere around here. Okay, and then the end. Okay, so you can just pick the end, let's say this point. Okay, you can see then the handrail will automatically come in just like this. All right, so we can do the same thing for this. Click on this joist, right click, select the beginning point. Okay, and then the end point, let's say here. Okay, and then it will bring in the handrail. So do the same thing here, click on it, then you right click, select the beginning and then select the end. Okay, click on this again, right click, you can select here and then this other point. Okay, and then you have that. All right, so it is as simple as that. So you can see we now have the complete stair. You have the chance to to modify your handrail. For example, if you look closely, you see that the post looks like an angle bar. It is an angle bar. You can see the post is an angle bar. So for example, if you want to change it to a pipe, all you just need to do is you can click on any of the posts, then you say M, enter on your keyboard, so that will take you into the macro. All right, don't double click. When you double click on a particular member of the macro, for example, if you double click, this is what it will give you. You can only change that particular post that you click on. Okay, but when you click on one element and you say M, enter, it will take you to the whole of the macro. So this way you can edit all of the macro at once. Okay, that's the shortcut. Another way you can do it is when you look at this cardinal whatever, you just need to double click on this. All right, and it will take you to the macro. Okay, so instead of doing that, you can click on any of the elements and say M, enter. All right, so anyone will take you into the macro. So you can change the number of posts you want. Okay, for example, you can just say 6 times 1000, so that will give you 6 posts in 1000 spacing. Okay, so you can come to post setting. You have angle bar, you have pipe, you have order. So if you want to use pipe, just click on pipe and then apply, and then you will see this has changed. Everything is now a pipe, unlike when it was angle before. Let me put it in angle back and then apply. So you can see this is angle. This is how it was before. Okay, so you can use pipe if you wish. okay, so that will change it to pipe. All right, so you have a lot of things to do in the macro. Okay, let me change this to post on the pipe as well. So one more thing I will do right now is I will insert some handrails on this joist. Okay, so let's have it. So just click on this and then you can right click. Then let's say this is the beginning point. Okay, this is the beginning point, and then this is the end point. Okay, yeah, so we can do more here. Pick this beam, okay, and then pick this other beam, okay, then you right click, then we have a post from here up to here. Okay, so you don't need to have, you can't have a post at the beginning here because that is where you have your that's where you have your stair. Okay, so I have to click on this again, right click. We need a post from this point, okay, up to this point. All right, okay, so that's looking good. We can do for the other side, which is the back. Okay, just click on this beam and then this another beam, so it's control, so that you can select multiple. Then you right click, then pick this at the beginning point, and then pick the last point too as the end point. Okay, then you automatically have that. Pick the macro, select this beam, hold control so that I can select this beam, then you right click, pick the beginning point, and then you pick the end point. Right, then you can pick this beam, hold control to select this beam as well. Okay, then right click, then pick this point as the beginning point, and then pick this point as the end point. All right, so you have just that. Okay, so now obviously you can see this is now the rail that is guiding the building. Okay, you can see you have a bit of walkway all around from the beginning. This column is the boundary of the main building. Okay, so you have just this veranda, so when you're standing on the veranda you have a handrail to hold on to. Okay, so one more thing you need to check is that when you look closely at this, you will see that there is no proper connection between this handrail and this handrail. Okay, so you have to make the connection to be proper. So you click on this macro, click on this macro, then you can now select this and then select this. Okay, so it automatically wed the two macros together. Okay, so not just the top, it will also do the same thing for the bottom. Okay, you can see you have a proper connection over there. Okay, so you also do it for this edge. Okay, so if you look at this, you see that this one, and this one are not connecting. Okay, the same thing for the top. Yeah, so you click on this and then you click on this, then it will connect it as it is supposed to be. Okay, so you can see what you have here too. All right, so let's do that for all of the connections. So let's do it here too. So click on this and then you click on this. Okay, so it automatically fixed that, and then you can do it here too. Click on this, and then you have that, just that. You can see, very simple. And then one more thing I will just do about the connection here is this apex. Okay, the apex of this roof, I can use two different kind of connection that we have the macro here. Just click on this forward icon, then you can see lots more. So I'll be using this one, which is the apex haunch. Okay, just click on the apex haunch, then you can click this one and then you click this one. All right, so you can have this apex haunch. All right, so you can see you have a base plate there and everything. Okay, so you can click on it and see enter, so that you can enter the macro, okay. Then under the figure, okay, you will see that you have a lot of things to do there. Okay, you will see that you have stiffener. For example, you can see this is stiffener. So if you don't want a stiffener, all you just need to do is select this and say create stiffener. Okay, then you click on apply. All right, you see that the stiffener will go away. All right, but if you need the stiffener, just click on the stiffener. All right, and then apply. Okay, so you have the stiffener. No, I've not created. Okay, so you have the stiffener. Okay, so the haunch, if you want horizontal haunch, you can click on horizontal haunch and say apply. Then let's see how it looks like. Okay, you can see that now it is now an horizontal haunch. Okay, so you can see the haunch now is horizontal. So let me enter the macro again. Apart from the figure, you have the plate. If you want to change some things on the plate, you have for the bolts, the bolts, and then the welding connections, and then a lot of things you can, you can make some changes to that. So for this one, I will be using a different macro. I'll be using a fit connection. All right, you can go here and then um this is the fit connection, then click on this and then this. Okay, so you see that here I have the fit connection over there. I only have one single plate. Okay, so let's do it here too. Click on one and then click on one. Okay, so you can see exactly what I have there. I can decide to have two plates. Okay, so just click on any of the member, then say enter. All right, then here you can see it's default no plate, single plate, double plate. So you can click on double plates, then you say apply, then okay. All right, so when you look close now, you see that here you have two plates. Okay, so that this beam can be welded to this plate, this other beam can be welded to this plate. Okay, and then in between the two plates you weld the two together. All right, so you have different kind of connection for that. And then for this column and this, you can use several connections. You can use, for example, you can use haunch connection. So click on haunch and then this column and then this beam. So you see you have a haunch with a stiffener. All right, so that is how you go about that. Click on this and then click on this. All right, so then for the pole line, you can use the interconnect. Okay, you use interconnect and then create pole line connections. So I'll be using the angle plates. Let me reverse it, then next, run. Okay, so done. That is good. Okay, so when you check this, you see that everything has been connected. All right, so if you can check my videos on on interconnects, on the manual and then the macro. All right, so that will take you through how to connect that. So basically this one is about the stringer and the handrail. Okay, so if you like this video, ensure you like and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos. Thanks for watching.